Hi, I am Chandra Mouli. I represent Trendz IT as a senior corporate trainer. I am expertise in J2SE and J2W technologies. My client list includes Infosys, Infotech, Wipro, Satyam, DST Worldwide, Semantic Space, and many more. I will give a short demo on exception handling.
Firstly, what is an exception? An exception is a runtime error which may or may not occur. If it occurs, leads to the abnormal termination of the program. It is very much important to handle the exception because of two reasons. One is not to have abnormal termination of the program. Second one, displaying the user-friendly messages to the end users. Secondly, what are the types of exception we have? There are two types of exception. One is checked exception, another is unchecked exception. Example for checked exception is file not found exception, and for unchecked is arithmetic exception. Thirdly, how do we handle the exception through try and catch block? So we can handle the exception with the help of try and catch block. Try must contain the code which may raise the exception, and catch must contain the handling code. So let us understand the example of unchecked exception with a program. So in this case, I have a project with the name exception handling demos. Within that I have declared a package called com.trendz IT. Within that I have declared a Java file name as test unchecked exception.java file. Within this test unchecked exception.java file, I have a main method where the execution starts, in which I have declared three variables: a is equal to 5, b is equal to 0, and c. Here I am trying to perform some arithmetic operation c is equal to a by b, where I am going to print this c value. So in this case 5 by 0 it will lead to the infinity, but I cannot display the infinity, so it will raise an exception called as arithmetic exception, so showing some exception message. So if this exception has been handled, this statement must be printed even though exception occurs, even though exception not occurs. So let us run this file, run as Java application. So you can see the output over here as divide by 0, that is exception has been raised and printed using ae.getMessage, and after try catch, that statement I have printed after this try and catch block. Let me make a small change over here. So I'm trying to have a float instead of int. So you can observe the output over here, run as Java application. In this case, infinity has been displayed because floating point arithmetic has a mechanism to display infinity.
With this, I conclude my demo exception handling. Thank you.